readers. Welcome back to Betty and Bonny, the shit-talking book slayers. I'm Bonny.
I'm Betty.
You know, I was practicing that this morning. I'm like, must say Bonny, must say Bonny, must say Bonny. I'm a fucking nightmare. I'm a fucking nightmare. So we are going to be doing a little deep dive on a book called How to Say at Christmas by Sarah Bonner. Now, Jackie was surprised that I had not ever heard of this author. And you know what? She's English. So obviously that's why I've never heard of her. Like, did you know she was English?
No,
Yeah.
didn't know. No,
Yeah,
I went on holiday in July, and before I went, I downloaded How to Slay on Holiday. So I was like, on holiday, have a holiday read, and I fucking loved it. So afterwards, I immediately Googled what else she'd done, and she'd also done How to Slay at Work. So I downloaded that, give that a read after holiday, and then I just wrote myself a little note because I saw that this was a book that she'd done. I didn't know that it wasn't actually out in July. I think it came out in August. I've only found that out today. So I'd like write it down for December to be like, read this one. It'll be a good holiday read.
Oh, it was. It was, honestly, I didn't know what to expect because honestly, the cover, I'm like, I judge books by covers. I am that person. I do not like to be book cover fished. And I'm like, I wasn't expecting a ton, to be honest with you. I was not expecting a really solid book. But what did you think? Did you think of the book?
I loved it. I only started it yesterday because my memory is horrendous and I've been reading a lot lately. So I wanted it fresh in my mind. Have been a bit ill, so I started it yesterday.
Yeah.
And I did have to put it down about halfway just because I was tired. But I could have easily done that in a day.
Yeah.
That is a bingeable book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I had the Audible. Like, I used one of my credits and I got the Audible. And then I had it on Kindle Unlimited as well. And I spent the time going back and forth between the two because I kind of wanted to get the voices from the audio in my head when I was reading. And believe it or not, the audio was actually really well done. Like, it was really good. And I almost finished it that way. But I did the last probably 40% of it I read, like, all the way through from, like, the last 40%. But the audio was really fucking good. It was funny. Like, it was really funny.
It was a funny read, though. I was, like, laughing out loud, and I think that, for me, it's hard to make me do that, reading a book. I was laughing. I loved all the characters at the beginning as it built, like, all the different stall holders, the scissor sisters.
My fucking God, Jack. I laughed so fucking hard. I like to drink. Now it's Christmas. I've been doing my coffee Irish. And I was sitting there, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was pouring out of my nose. Like, as soon as I read that part, Mike's like, he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, this is fucking hilarious. And he's like, we don't need to see that coming out your nose. I was fucking laughing.
And Belladonna. My God, Belladonna. Fucking, and what was the name of the stall? This is where you're gonna have to help me today because I'm still getting over being ill. Crystals and shit is what
That's
she
what
called.
she called it. That's what Fern was calling it. Crystals and shit. I was fucking dying.
That's something I would say.
Yeah, crystals and shit.
It's really relatable.
Yeah, well, I thought it was funny because she was saying it, her store full of woo-woo stuff, and that was just like woo-woos. That's what I call dog walking, going for a woo-woo. So I was fucking, every time she said that, I was fucking laughed so hard. It was so funny because it felt like a dark satire, but it kind of also felt like a mystery. It was one of those books where I couldn't really decide what camp I would put it in. You know what I mean?
Thinking this because I always lean to, I think it is described as like a crime thriller, and I was like, would I call it a thriller, a dark comedy?
Yeah.
It was mixture, like eclectic way that you can describe it, which I think just makes it brilliant.
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know where I would put this because I was talking to one of my friends and she was like, well, what's it about? And I explained it. She was like, what genre is it in? I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I'm like, because honestly, I'm like, it's kind of got like this mystery thriller vibe to it, but it's a dark satire. I was like, some of it is like, you have to suspend your disbelief because these things would not really happen. I was like, but it's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. And she was like, so would I read it? And I'm like, did you read Dexter? She was like, yeah. I'm like, did you watch the movie Love Actually? She was like, yeah. And I'm like, well, smash those two fucking things together and you've got this book.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
And she was like, oh, okay, I got it on KU. And then she was halfway through yesterday and she was like, Stacey, I can't stop fucking crying. I'm laughing my ass off. I'm like, I told you. She was like, I don't know what genre I'd put this in either.
I
Like,
don't know, 'cause it's also, like, the bit of the love story that
yeah.
with Alfie, and obviously he's hot, which is nice to read. It cracks me up how many times she described his, like, ripped jeans. I was laughing at that as well. We had to really hammer it home about these ripped, sexy jeans. I loved it.
I know, but you know what? Something else that was really funny was the stall owner that has the gonkers.
Yeah,
I was fucking crying. I had to go back and read that page like 4 times because every time I got to the word gonker again, I couldn't stop fucking laughing.
it was
I
so
was like, I want to fucking gonk it.
he was like deadpan, like, yes, no answers, and then she was like, "Why? How have you got this stool? Like, it's hard to get a stool here. Sell me the gonks." And at the end, she's like, "I need a fucking gonk."
I need a fucking gonk. I want a gonk. I was dying now and now because at the end of it, I was like, I want a fucking gonk. I have no idea what they are, but I want one.
I've got one. I'll show you later. I've
Yes.
got
Oh fuck! I was howling, man. It was so funny.
right.
And you know what? You know what the first thing is that I wrote down when I was writing my notes is Sebastian is a see you next Tuesday. What a
100%.
fucking piece of shit. And I spent
100.
the whole book just like more like my vibe was just like I want to like rip his throat out with my teeth.
Yeah.
I'd hold him down and I would like chew his throat open and just enjoy that. Like, wow, this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah. And, like, just the laziness of him. There was a bit that I writ down, and it really reminded me of a couple that I know that, like, he couldn't find anything himself. I can't remember what it was in the book, but someone I know's other half will literally not look for anything and be like, "Where is this?" And they're like, they'll be in the fridge going, "Where's the button?" It's like, "It's in the fridge." "Yo, I'm looking in the fridge. I can't see it." "Well, if you move the jam out the fucking way, you'll see the butter." Like, that's just, it gave me vibes of this person, and I was absolutely cracking up.
That's weaponized incompetence because they don't want to actually do nothing for themselves.
Why they can't be bothered to look?
No, because they don't care. It's easier to make you come and do it, even though he's already standing there. But it
Oh,
was
that
the
was it.
stuff like,
Fleece that he'd left in the car. Why should we know that? Why should we know where your fucking fleece is?
I don't
Come
know.
on.
I know. I know. What I really hated was that she wanted to change her hair and she couldn't, so she had to keep it long.
Oh, yeah, I hated that. And obviously the whole hiding her alter ego. What was her name? What was the name?
Of who?
Cheryl Dubois? What was her name? Her book pen
Yeah.
name.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I didn't write that down. But yeah, because she wanted to write,
I
you know,
did. Her
smut.
down.
I know, and she
Love.
didn't want her to write smut.
Where is the name?
Well, yeah, because these were the things that I noted that he did. So he didn't like the heating being on, even though she was cold. And the one about the fucking Yorkshire puddings.
Oh my god, that so pissed me. He would have been out the door years ago.
Exactly. Fucking right. Yorkshire puddings go with anything that comes with gravy. Fuck that.
Exactly. Cherry Dubois.
Cherry Dubois. There we are.
Nice
Yeah,
name.
I don't. If you're a writer and he was treating her like she was this, oh, it's nice you got a hobby, you know. Got your little
Yeah.
spending money. Fuck you. I'm glad that she wrote, yeah, and I'm glad she was writing under another fucking pseudonym and she was making bank and just hiding
Yeah.
it. I'm
I
like,
loved it when then she took her daughter out for dinner and then the daughter was like, "I know where this money's coming from, and it's
yeah,
not dad."
yeah.
Oh, you Cherry Dubois.
I know, I couldn't believe that. The husband's like fucking clueless. He can't see nothing, but the daughter picked that up.
Yeah.
Fucking moron. And the longer it went on, and then I don't want to jump too far ahead yet, but like at the end and the way like it ended, I was really upset. I didn't
Will
want that.
oh,
How it ended for him.
oh, okay. I was a bit like, I was okay with it.
Oh, you think he could change, do you, after being fucking a piece of shit all that time?
Can try. Oh, he didn't do anything horrific. He's just a typical lazy ass man. And I think she did say in the book, though, she did pander to him. She looked after him. She did everything. And if someone does everything for you all the time, they're going to get used to that and then not do shit. it is kind of a making a rod for your own back, and I think especially, you know a lot of women over the years have done that, and then women have had to go to work and all of that, and then we're still trying to do both roles. I'm not saying this about all men actually, because I do know a lot of men that do joint housework and stuff and do all that stuff. But
Where are these mythical unicorns?
I don't know, I can only think of one at the minute.
My
Not
biggest
trying
Do you know what my biggest problem is? Like, Mike always tries to help me, but then he puts things in the wrong spot, or he don't do
Mm.
things the way I want it, and it makes me itchy. So I have to rush ahead of him to get. He'll say, "Oh, I'll do this for you today," and then I'll rush and do it so it's done right.
My mum was saying, because 'cause she's been poorly, she's done something to her pelvis, fractured her pelvis. So my dad has had to help out with stuff, and he has been really good, and he's been doing stuff. But she's like, "I've never known someone to hoover that fast in my life.
No.
How is it?" She's like, "I leave the room, and he's already moving on to the next one before I've walked back in. I've only nipped to the loo." She's like, "How are you doing it that fast?" But she doesn't wanna moan because he's helping and he's doing
Yeah,
stuff that he would normally do.
yeah.
But she's just being like, "It's not doing it right."
You don't remember? Oh my god! So I remember a time when we were little, and your dad did the washing up for your mum because she weren't well, and he didn't rinse anything off. And it's all sitting on the side, all suddy. And your mum comes because your bathroom was on the other side of your kitchen, right? And
Yeah.
she's like, she was like, "Why is everything covered in bubbles?" And your dad had gone back to sit down. So when like your dad was gone, we rinsed everything off because your mum's face. I thought she was going to block out. Scared.
No, I don't rinse. Do you
She
rinse?
had, yeah, he didn't rinse. Everything was covered. He washed it in the sink and put it on the drainer.
But I'm
Your
saying
mum was like,
I don't rinse. There's not loads of bubbles, but I don't rinse off after.
"Ah, how can you not
Well,
rinse? How
oh, well,
it
this
tastes like sands."
Yeah, of course it doesn't, it just drips off. It's not like it's not like big bubbles on it, but yeah, I don't
That's where you get it from, your dad.
I don't know anyone that rinses.
Oh my god.
I'm saying this, but I don't watch anyone wash up, obviously.
Oh my god, you don't rinse.
Poll. We need a poll on this because I just think that's a waste of time. Do you also dry? Because I definitely don't dry. I let it
Fuck
air
that, I've
dry.
got a dishwasher, love.
Oh, yeah. See, my kitchen's really small, so when I redid my kitchen, it was like, there's just not enough room for a dishwasher.
Yeah.
And there's only 3 of us, so
Yeah. Well, you know what? There's so many fucking people in this house that I literally do 2 to 3 loads a day.
I don't blame you. I had one in my old house. We used it once, one Christmas, never used it again.
I like it. But like I said to Mike, I'm like, "Really? You're almost washing it anyway because you have to rinse all the crap off it
Well, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
put
that's
it
what I don't
in."
get about a dishwasher. If you have to pre
But everything gets cleaner because it's hot. Like, the water that comes out of my dishwasher is so fucking hot, you die. Like, you can't wash your hands with that. So for me, it's like it's worth it because, hello, I have 4 kids in school and germs, and each one of them touches and
No.
does things that make me wanna puke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I get you.
I'm not trying to say anything bad about my son, but he was literally licking the car window. It was cold, and he was thirsty, and he was licking the fucking window, and I'm like, "Don't do that." He was like, "Okay, mommy."
Can we just is it just to clarify, we're not talking about Matthew, are we?
No, Thomas, my 5-year-old, not my 23-year-old. Although I can't say that he doesn't lick windows, I've just never caught him doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck, we went off on a tangent. I'm terrible for that. Okay.
Me too.
So, anyone that hasn't read the book yet, she loves Christmas and she literally spends like the whole of the year playing poker to earn money. And then at Christmas time, she gets a job as Mrs. Claus wherever she can. And she literally murders people that she feels are not encompassing the feeling of Christmas or making other people miserable. And if you have a look at the kind of people she kills during this book, like, oh my God, you wouldn't put them on your list to murder them. You really wouldn't. But she's like this jolly, like she's in her 30s and she just, yeah, I couldn't believe it. She fucking was like, part of me was afraid and part of me was like, she's my idol, man. I fucking love Christmas. I get it. You keep your
She
fucking,
does love Christmas. It's such a contrast to the character that it just makes it so fun to read because she's definitely got these 2 very different sides of her.
oh, fucking right, she does. And I really enjoyed that because it showed you that even though she's like insane, because she'd have to be fucking insane, she's got like this jolly persona. And you look at her and you listen to her talk in her normal mode and you're like, I'd hang out with her. Oh, she'd
Oh,
be my
yeah. Super
friend.
fun. Yeah. I love her, like, witty, she's, like, really sassy, like, I love, like, you know, when you sort of hear from their point of view
Yeah,
and, like, the things that she sort of says to herself or how she describes people.
yeah,
It's fun to read.
yeah.
Very sweary, which I also like, I'm a bit of a potty mouth sometimes. But yeah, it was really fun to read.
I really I really loved it. But looking at her list, because we were watching her, like, add people and why, and then sometimes she'd take people off and someone else would replace it, and I'm like, "Wow." I'm like, imagine being that person who like, I'm gonna mention one guy, I think they call him Z, he's, like, the mayor's son, right? They
Yeah.
call him Z. Like, he takes a shit in the market, right? He takes a big dump on camera.
Dirty fucking bastard.
I know. I was fucking dying though, but she kills him in the end, right? Because like she finds out that he's been abusing people online and whatnot, and he's just
She has to go and stalk him at his house because she's like, "I really feel like he should be dead, but I need a good reason." So this is the thing, she does have morals. They're
yeah,
just
but her
not.
moral compass is fucking wackadoodle.
Yeah, but it's like, I need to have a reason to kill someone. I can't just go around killing people willy-nilly or just get really out of control. That's the logic. So then she goes to his house and then, like, can log into his, like, gaming stuff that he does, and she's like, "Yep, you're abusing people online. You're
Yeah,
telling people to kill themselves. You can go." And
yeah.
then that's it,
But
done.
but the funniest thing is, like, when he took the shit in the market, I'm like, I think I would kill you for that because that's disgusting. Like, what kind of an animal takes a crap right where people, like, walk for
Just like
Christmas with their
little
kids?
gap. His little gay, oh, what did she call him? The merry band of dickheads or something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that.
I loved that. But they're just like how you think of a typical, like, youth gang, and I don't wanna say this about all youth, but, like, just typical, like, rude boy, fucking horrible people, and there's, like,
Yeah,
graffiti, and they, like, drawing dicks everywhere around the market
yeah.
and stuff. So,
Just
yeah.
being complete menaces. But, like, Max, like, she kills Max, right, because he steals the stuff from the animal shelter and she ends up stabbing him. Like, do you think that kind of theft warrants being murdered? Like, where's your moral compass on that one? Would you have killed him for stealing animal shelter stuff?
"Oh, well, I can't kill anyone. I'm not gonna get away with shit, am
No,
I?"
no, but let's say that's who you were. Let's say that you like to balance the scales of justice. Would that be on your list of reasons to murder
Wait,
someone?
what did he steal?
He went to the animal shelter store, is Alvy's thing, and
Yeah.
stole a bunch of stuff for the animals. That's why she
Was it,
killed him, stabbed him.
I mean, we do love
Mhm.
animals, so I mean, I'm with her. I'd rather be on her side than not on her side. Put
Well,
it
yeah,
that
you're
way.
dead otherwise. You wanna die?
What
Are you
about you? Was there
Um,
you didn't warrant then?
I wouldn't kill Max. I might have done something to, I might have, like, done something to him, but I wouldn't have killed him, but just enough to make him see the error of his ways, More of a correctional kind of thing, but, like, the guy that was stalking the girls,
Oh,
Curtis,
he
fuck
no.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
would've yeah, I would've fuck yeah. I'm not a murderer, I'm not a serial killer, anybody, but right now, if that person was out there and he was doing that, I probably would stick a screwdriver in his eye.
I
Yeah.
loved that bit. Can I just say, 'cause it doesn't get gruesome or anything, there's nothing too, like, you know, you just find out most of them have died, and then you might find out a way they've died. But
Yeah.
that one, I liked it. At the end, she was like, you find out that she stabbed him in the eye with a screwdriver because he didn't quite die from the fall off the ladder, and I was like, I appreciated that.
Yeah, I did as well. I did as well. Like, I love how I don't know, I like how, like, because you get the p I d like, I don't know if you realize, but there was a perspective when it was no one's perspective, when someone's, like, looking into her background, and that was
Was that
yeah, Alfie, but it doesn't say that at the top, right? So we don't know till the end.
Yeah, I really like it when people do that in books, by the way. I like being like, "Who is this person?
Yeah.
Who is into her? Who knows something?" Liked all the, 'cause it was like over the last 5 years, you see all the murders she did over the last 5 Christmases.
Yeah, so, like, Alfie we were getting, like, the back perspective of her, but not from her. And I was like, you could see where she was, like, trialing out her craft, right? Like, she was making it look like accidents and
Mm.
suicides and whatnot. But sometimes she's just right out there. There's a screwdriver in the eye. That's definitely a murder. Like, there's no way around that, right? So she picks and chooses how she goes about these things. And I thought that was really cool.
She has fun with it.
Yeah.
She always says in it, and, like, she says she enjoys it.
Yeah. But does she enjoy the justice part or the actual killing? I never really
Yeah,
worked that out.
I don't think there was anything to say either way. Maybe it was
No.
a just thing because of what you find out at the end.
Yeah, because that's kind of where I ended up at, but I
Okay,
wondered
this
if maybe
ha
she was getting off on the murders as well, right? I know
She's what?
Dexter does it to keep his dock passenger happy. Like, he kills so that he can keep him quiet. But her, it felt like she was just this was her time of year to do it, right? She just has 3 months because she doesn't kill the rest of the year, right? It's only Christmas.
No, because then she can have her persona of Mrs. Claus, and who would think Mrs. Claus is a murderer?
And she's got the white hair, and I thought it was so clever too when she's like, "I'm gonna beat out all these old ladies because I can sign."
Oh, I loved that.
Yeah.
Do you remember she taught us to sew?
Yes, I do. I still remember the alphabet.
Yeah, that's probably
And
the most that I
lady, I
remember.
think. Lady.
Yeah, boy,
Yeah.
yeah, we could
I
do.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not the same here. American Sign Language ain't the same at all.
They're different, aren't they? But
Yeah.
then that's language, though.
Well, Matthew has a step sibling, Derek, and he's deaf, so he learnt to sign. And you should see Matthew go. Yeah, Matthew can sign. Yeah.
I love
It's
that.
so fast. And he'll
I
like
would love to learn it, but I just feel like I wouldn't have anyone to do it with, and then
practice
you
with.
use it.
Yeah, well, that's what Matthew said because he doesn't see Derek on a regular basis now.
Mm,
He's losing it, and I'm like, "How the fuck do you lose something like that?" But I'm like, "Oh, don't use it." I
use
don't
it
even
or lose.
remember what I ate yesterday, so I get it.
One of the girl's friends, she's originally from Poland, and her
Yeah,
parents still speak Polish, and she can understand them, but she's losing to the speaking. They all speak, but the parents talk in Polish together. But yeah, she's losing it. But she moved here when she was like 5,
that's
or
probably
maybe
why
younger,
then.
but she was in primary school from here. But yeah, she's not as good with it now.
That's
So
crazy, but it makes sense. I guess it makes complete sense.
yeah.
Like, crazy, man. Who else dies? Okay, this one. Okay, so the parts with, like, the Grottos or Us guy, Colin, like, she adds him to the list, and then she takes him off, right? Because he was gonna
Oh, hang on, is he the CEO?
Yeah, of Grotto's or Us. And she was gonna kill him until he decides to pay out was it
The
Hannah?
redundancy
The
package.
redundancy, and then she's like, "Oh, you're off the list now. You redeemed yourself." So clearly she's not, "Well, I'm in now. I'm gonna kill you, and that's it. I don't care what you do now." So I kind of thought that was really cool that she found a way to these people redeem themselves, and then they went off the
Yeah.
list. And I was
Yeah.
like, "It's like Santa's not your nice list, right? Except it's her you're gonna die
I
list."
love the notepad though that she writes the name on. She'd like got given something from like a secret Santa, and it
Yeah.
was Jessica's naughty list.
Yeah.
Everything was her naughty list.
Yeah. I
She
thought that
writes
was
the
so
name down
cool.
on the naughty list. I loved it.
I thought it was so cool. It's just I really enjoyed the fact that she wasn't like because this is where I kind of thought maybe it wasn't about the killing, it was about the justice because he fixed his mistake and she let him live. Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I guess, yeah,
Yeah, no,
I
I
think
did.
it is just a justice thing. Like she knows that it's not going to be served unless she serves it. And then Erin. Now I'm assuming she killed, like she put Erin on the list because she sent the woo woo chick up on the roof, right? Belladonna to take the crystals down and then she falls and dies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, so that's why she ended up on the list. It just so happens that she didn't even get round to that one because she ends up covering Fern up for that. But do we ever really work out why Fern was there?
Why
Why
Fern
was
was
Fern at her house?
why was Erin at Fern's house?
Oh, is that where she killed her at Erin's house
Yeah.
or at Fern's
No,
house?
at Fern's house. Erin came round.
Ah,
So Fern and Erin had the argument in the market because Erin gave away one of the stalls, and Fern had a list of the next people to have the stalls after Woo Woo died. I like that we're calling her Woo Woo. That's nothing to do with the fucking story. This is Stacey's made up language. So after Belladonna died, the stall
yeah.
would have gone to this waiting person. Erin gave it to just probably someone to do with like I want to say government. It's like the council or
The
something.
council, yeah.
Yeah. So they have a row at work, and then I think it's explained somewhere that Erin was pissed off, and then she went and sort of confronted Fern, but decided to do it at her house. Don't know why, because it was said that she wanted like a public apology from
Yeah.
Fern, which Fern would have done. And then yeah, the next thing when I read that, I literally went, "Oh, Fern's a murderer too.
I
How did
know,
this happen?" I
but
was
I'm
so
like,
shocked. didn't see that coming.
No, I didn't either. But when I was reading it, I was like, did she why was Jessica looking through Fern's windows then? Why was she there?
So Jessica went to knock on her door. All the front of the house was dark.
But why was
Knocked
she there?
her in. So then she thought, I don't know how she knew she was home. I think she knew she was upset and maybe not answering the door. So she was like, oh, I'll just go around the
Okay.
back. As you do when someone doesn't answer the door, you just stalk their house. So she goes around the back, jumps the fence, and then sees through the window her with the knife and is like,
Yeah,
oh,
but why was she there? Because I thought she was looking for Erin to murder her, so I thought she was at Erin's house. And I was like, hang on a minute. Because when I was writing my notes, I was like, that don't make sense.
I think Erin was on her list, but she wasn't planning to murder her. She went round to Fern's with like a bottle of wine and some
Oh,
snacks
okay.
to cheer her up because she knew
Okay.
about this argument with Erin.
Okay, I must have missed that then. Okay, but that
And then
makes more sense because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, then she puts her in the freezer. I'm like, how did they get to Erin's house? How did they get to Jessica's house? I was like, whose house is this?
you've
I'm like,
read it, bingo, what just happened? Or do
yeah,
you want I audiobook sometimes and then my mind wanders a bit and then I'm like, oh shit, wasn't listening then. I keep
yeah.
doing that with
I,
some books too at the minute. I keep doing it and then I'm like, I can't bother to rewind it. 'Cause I'm not that
you're not listening to it fast enough. Otherwise, your mind wouldn't be able to wander. So maybe you need to up your speed a little bit.
I'm doing 1.75.
Well, try a little faster because that was happening to me at 2.5. That's how I ended up at 3. If you're not getting the information quick enough, your mind will wander.
I've managed to go up to 2, but only when I listened to what was it? I listened to last weekend. Is it The Summer I Turned Pretty? Very not in my genre at
That's
all.
a young adult.
I don't mind a young adult.
Okay, well then you should try My Life with the Water Boys. That's what the show
I've
that
got
Caitlin was
I've
in.
watched the first series, yeah. Oh, I know. I haven't watched the second series, but I've looked where Kate is in it, and
But
then shown everyone in our family. Sorry.
but I wanted to watch, but I wanted to read the books first, and I do read young adult, and I actually thought it was pretty well done. Like, I actually quite enjoyed the books.
Right, Holly Jackson's young adult, and I love her books.
Yeah, but she's more gritty. Like, her books, because young adult, so when they say young adult, they people assume they mean it's younger person's content. That's not the case. Young adult literally means that the MC or FMC are under 18.
Yeah.
So it can still be graphic as fuck with sex and abuse and shit. Don't go away because you're reading a young adult. And that's people in
Yeah.
my group just can't grasp that. They're like, young
Yeah.
adult means kid friendly. I'm like, no, it don't. I'm like, you gotta stop saying that. That ain't right.
That's not true.
Yeah, it's not true.
I know because it does sound like that. I can get why people get confused about that.
Yeah, I do as well, but it is quite. It's if you go, it's young adult, meaning the MC is under. Because some people
Yeah.
don't like to read books with young people. They like people their own age. I don't give a shit. I love Harry Potter.
Yeah, no, I like it.
I don't.
I actually The Summer I Turned Pretty is definitely I didn't watch it when it was on TV. It's definitely not
Haven't
something
seen it.
I knew kind of it was gonna be like some kind of love triangle type story.
Yeah.
But actually, as an audiobook, as something that it just felt very chill, I was quite calm to listen to it. I actually really liked listening to it, but I did get
Yeah.
up to 2, like speed of 2. How do you say it? Speed of 2? Speed of light? What the fuck? Speed
2
times 2.
times the speed. You got up to 2 times the speed.
I could listen to it that fast, but some of it, they do it really slow on the audiobook, like
Yeah.
ridiculously but I think 'cause it's supposed to be calm. I don't know. But yeah, not normally though with an audiobook. But did you audiobook it and is that how you missed these bits? No, you're
It
saying you
might be, because at one point I was doing the audiobook, but I was reading it at the same time, and I think it was almost time for me to go get Thomas from school. So I think I was more mindful of the time, and then when I
Yeah.
came back, I finished it because I said I have this thing where Thomas gets home from school, and it's just him because he's in kindergarten, and he's so fucking chill without the girls here. He'll grab his tablet, he'll grab a bag of snacks, and he'll go to his bed, and he'll decompress for an hour. So it's almost like he's not here.
Yeah.
So I finished it up, and I think that's why I missed something because I think I was mindful that I had to go get Thomas.
After we get over the fact that Fern is the murderous
Murderess.
person. Well, murderess. Not that she meant to, it was all an accident. Then
Fuck
obviously she
that. No, I'm
what
not
she
buying. I'm not buying that. You don't pick up a knife and stab somebody by accident.
fell over.
She had rage for years, though, I'm telling you right now. She took out her Sebastian rage and her Erin rage and the fact that she can't live the life she wants, she's unhappy, out. 'Cause you don't pick a knife out when you're having an argument!
I fucking hated Erin though. She was
Yep,
such a job's worth fucking condescending bitch. We
yep.
hate Erin. We're glad she's dead.
You know what? Right from the get-go, I felt that way.
But so let's just rewind. So Fern kills Erin. Jessica is there. She helps her move the body and everything, cleans up, and Fern is like, this is weird. Then obviously she starts looking into it. But why the fuck did Fern tell Sebastian? Why did we admit this to the husband that we don't like?
Because the body was in the freezer. What how
Yeah,
I
but it's
know, but I think she strikes me as the kind of woman that needs the man's perspective because that's all she's ever had, is him giving his opinions, right? And I get the feeling that she felt that telling him meant that he could think of things that she wouldn't have thought of, and I think that's absolutely retarded. Absolutely
mm,
retarded. But she also you have to understand, like, she didn't know Jessica that well. They'd only been known each other, what, a few weeks?
yeah.
This ain't a
It's
big time frame, right?
Also, we're missing a valid point, which is that the electricity was about to go out or did go out because
Yeah,
of the weather warning.
weather
So then she
warning,
was
that's
like,
right.
"Oh, shit." And she was like, "I don't know how long the body's gonna last."
Yeah.
Even though I feel like she Googled it, which in retrospect is a stupid
Was
thing to do. You don't Google how long will my I don't think she Googled dead body. I think she was just like, how actually, no, it wasn't bad because she actually just Googled how long will my food last in the freezer if my
Yeah,
electric. I don't
yeah.
think she was silly. I think she was okay. And then what about the note when she gets the note that's got the 3 words and you're like, oh my God, Sebastian sent the note. He wants to meet Jessica. And then Fern is like, yeah, let's kill him. What? Why? What?
Yeah.
Shut
I know, but I was there, I was like, "Yes, this is just this is truth right here." I was with her, but that's what I mean, the ending really pissed me off.
They've been married for like, what, at least 15 years or been together for that
Yeah,
long or
something like that. Because I think the daughter was a toddler when they got together, right?
yeah. So all right, over 10 years and she's like, yeah, I can see what needs to happen now. Just kill him. It's fine.
I think she knew that Jessica didn't like Sebastian, and I think she just, like, was like, "Yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna stop that." I don't think she planned it, right? It's not like she was like the Jessica should get a
No.
fuck him. I think she just was like, "Yeah, alright. This is gonna happen, I'm gonna roll with this."
I don't have another half, but if it was like your head on the chopping block, like you've killed someone, you've told Mike, now you get a bit antsy about Mike getting ants in his pants, like, oh my God, the other person involved, oh my God, and you start panicking and you know you've got an actual murdery person because she's looked into Jessica. She knows she's a
Yeah,
murderer that gets away with stuff.
yeah.
Who are you going with? Are you going with Jess or Mike?
You know what? If I had a really good insurance policy on him, no, I would pick Mike. I would because he's my ride or die, right? But that's not her ride or die.
No,
Sebastian is. I know you said that he didn't really do anything wrong, but what he's doing is a
right.
form of abuse. It's psychological abuse. The way like you can't cut your hair, or we have to keep the heat in this way. There's no compromise. It's a form of abuse. It may not be the worst kind of abuse, but when you've been
Yeah.
abused that long, dealing with that kind of stuff, I could see how she would go. Okay, well,
Well, because she,
this is on the table. I'm just gonna see what happens. You know what I
I
mean?
think things that got me that she said was, "It's just easier if I just do what he wants." And I
Yeah,
felt bad when I read that. Not that
yeah,
I've ever been totally in that situation, but I can understand how you can get to a point where it's like, for a man or a woman, by the way,
yeah.
just, you know what, to not have a row or not have that person start kicking off, it's just easier to just do it. And yeah, you're
That's what
right.
I mean, and that is actually a form of abuse. It's psychological abuse, and it might not be like it's not like she's being hit or anything, and she's not in any real danger. But he's taken away who she is at her core, and what she wants don't matter. And that's horrible. Could you imagine living through that for like a decade, even like even for 5 years? Could you have somebody saying, "Well, you can't cut your hair"? I lived through this. Like I wasn't allowed to do anything with my hair either. Like
Shit.
yeah, like anything. Like if I wanted to go out without him. he would make sure one of his cousins were coming out. Like, oh, well, I want to go out too. And I was never allowed to go out alone. If I was going out with friends, they would turn up out of nowhere. I was constantly watched. So even from that perspective, I get it. I really do. I get it.
You've had this sort of lived experience. I feel like when you've read the book, you've felt it a lot more than what I have. I mean, I've definitely felt like people have tried with me, but I, yeah, it
Yeah, but
just
you're a
didn't.
lot, you're strong. Okay. You watch what it was like to be in.
It probably wasn't as bad, but I've definitely had slight experiences, and I've kind of fought back a little bit, maybe. But
Yeah. Well, you also know that your mum and dad love each other. So you've seen what it's like to have happy parents. You know
mm,
full well that they're your ride or die. They would kill a motherfucker for you, right? Like, so you, like, I don't know. I think you have, like, even like Fern in this. Where's her support system? She don't have one. Where's her parents? Where's her
where
siblings?
was my friends? Oh, she had Hannah, but Hannah's only there when the Christmas market's on. What's
That's
she
what
doing?
I mean. So she doesn't really have anybody, and that's really isolating.
Mary Dubois, her alter ego. I love
I'd
that
read
with
her
her.
books. I'd fucking
I
read
love
them.
I love that Fern is like not like she is with him, but, she's like a good mum and, she tries to be a good wife and, like,
Yeah.
she takes care of the house, like, she's proper that, but she has this naughty little dirty side that writes erotica books, and I like it.
Well, if you listen to what she said that she wanted to write, right? So she's writing the historical fiction stuff without the smut, but smut sells. And I think she wanted a piece of that pie, right? That gave her a little bit of financial freedom. And I actually really enjoyed that because he
But
made her quit her job. He was like, you should just quit. Why are you bothering?
but was it not also a bit of her being like, "I'm not getting the thrills at home, so I'm gonna write about them"?
Yeah, that could be it as well. But believe it or not, a lot of those like smut authors are actually writing from their experiences of having kinky sex.
Really?
Like, yeah, I've talked to a few. A lot of them that do like the smutty stuff in their books, they do it because they know it because they live it. You know what I mean? So I don't know about that. Like, how could you write about something you don't really have a knowledge about? How could you? I wouldn't be able to talk about having 3 dildos in me at once because that's never happened to me.
Oh, we
I'm
went
just
straight
saying,
in
like,
there.
how do you talk about that?
What she said.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know, like, I know what you're gonna say next. I'm sure that Sarah doesn't like murder people, but you know what I mean? It's I realized how that sounded. Okay, I'm not saying that. Oh, okay. I'm not saying that you must have first-hand experience of murdering people at Christmas. Okay, say that. But I'm just like, there's a lot of information out there, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's crime everywhere, so it's a lot easier to take from things that you're seeing in reality. Whereas that's a hard one. Like, where would you have learned about this? Are you Googling that? Are you there going, what's it feel like to have a threesome? Like, or my favorite one, what's it like to have sex with a dinosaur? Like, are these things that you could Google and learn about? Like,
Sorry, in what book are we having sex with a dinosaur?
smart. Okay, look, okay.
Shut up.
It's a whole range of books, okay?
My Siri just went off. I've got an answer for that. I hope you don't.
Come on. You've got
No,
Siri's got an answer for that.
I misheard. I don't have an answer. Siri,
Siri
the
doesn't
dino.
have an answer for Dino Smart. It's a
So hang
thing.
on. You're joking. You're not joking. There
I'm
is
not
dino.
joking at all. Okay, I think there's some on KU. Hang on a second. I'm going to find them for you.
I don't want to read it.
No, I'm just so you can read the synopsis. Okay, so Dino Smut.
Shut up. Who
Yeah.
thinks read
So it's
dino?
Jurassic Park fantasy, getting dino ass, Rise of the Reptilians. That's on Kindle Unlimited. Dinosaurus Unleashed, Wet, Wild and Dangerous. Yeah, these are all Dino Smut. Okay, it's they're free on KU. All right, if you're on KU, it's there. All right. I'm
You're
not
into it. Go
joking.
and find it. But I feel a bit speechless. I don't even know what to say about that.
But I'm just saying, like, these people have obviously had weird fantasies about having very large reptilian penises. What? Are you girls there? I'm sorry.
I didn't say that. I said these people aren't writing from experience because they haven't fucked a dinosaur.
No, but you can buy dildos that are very, very large. I'm just saying. Look, I'm in a group of Facebook people, readers, and they're like, I love you guys. Please, if you're watching, I love you, okay? But some of them are a little unhinged.
We like a bit of unhinged though.
And one of them was like, because the dildos are ribbed. Like, think of a reptilian willy. You know what? I'm going to add you to the group. You could come have a look. Okay? They're nuts.
gone so far away from what anything we've been talking about.
Well, we were talking about smart, okay? This was your fault.
Hey, I think this is great. I've been educated today
I
on.
don't own any. It's not like I own any,
Alright,
but
don't
yeah,
be embarrassed.
it's real, it's out there. I promise.
That is hilarious. That is actually hilarious. I
There's
don't
something
even
we
know.
didn't cover.
I
There's
don't know
something
how
we
to move on because my brain is just
Well,
gone.
I'm
Oh,
gonna move you on, don't worry. So there was something that I noted in this book, and as we get the side of Jessica that it's like, the villain, the Mrs. Santa, but she also finds that girl Lena, right, on the streets,
no.
and she wants to take care of her. Now, I thought this was really clever of the author because she took this, like, slightly unhinged, crazy woman who loves Christmas and murders people, and then you see the nurturing side of her with this girl on the streets that she wants to protect, and she's not sure how to go about it. But I really like that dynamic. What did you think about that?
Yeah, no, exactly the same. Obviously, when she first meets Lena, I think she just kind of walks past her in the street maybe and just notices and tries to buy her some food or to give her a coffee or a hot chocolate or something.
Yeah.
And then she kind of keeps an eye on her. And then Lena stumbles into the man with the van who got killed with the thing in the eye. So, yeah, she's definitely like her protector. And I think it does come from a place, like you said, it is maternal, but also she's also known about this man with the van and she's like,
Yeah.
motherfucker,
But I
got
think
the money.
even without him, I think that it would have ended up the same way. I think that she would have seen
Yeah,
because she was looking for her, right? And it was funny because I'm like, "Aw," like it softened her for me, I guess. Like she wasn't just this like certifiable nutcase. She was gentle and patient. She was really fucking patient
but
because
this is
she's
it.
like giving the gob, right? Lena was giving the gob.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we know that she can hold back because she can remove people from the list. So
yeah,
she's not just, like, going off on a rampage, like, murdering people. It is a
yeah,
thought process as much as it might not be ours. She does have her ways of how she does stuff,
yeah,
and I think with Lena, yeah, the relationship becomes really special, but maybe the whole point of her saving Lena and, like, the whole thing where she has to kill the guy with the screwdriver in the eye is so that
yeah,
Lena finds out and Lena kind of accepts her in a way. She's like, I need somewhere to live and I'm going to blackmail you. Give me the keys to the grotto. I'm
yeah,
sleeping in there. You're not fucking coming near me.
yeah.
And then eventually I think she even understands her and why she does it. And like at the end, she buys her a gift and it's some kind of fancy knife.
Yeah, and she
And
was like, "For your cooking."
it's really funny how many people accepted that about, well, Lena and Fern and Seb all accepted that about her.
Well, we learn that, like, Alvy is, like, not pure either, is he? Like, he's a bit of a
Oh,
freaker. Yeah, that you know what? That plot twist at the end, I was
I
like,
lo so
"What?" I was like I put my hands to my hair, I was like, "What?" And my hair was, like, sticking up. Mike was like, "I take it for
definitely
the
did
twist."
that coming. He was the hot, sexy, dog-loving, animal-loving
Yeah,
stud,
yeah,
and then we find out they're one and the same,
yeah,
and he's been looking into her. We find out that he's the narrator that is not named. He is looking into her, and then he's, like, waiting, like, "Oh my god, is she gonna come out now that she knows what I am?" And he's got a murder waiting for her, and it's like, what a way to seal your love.
yeah.
Let's murder together.
Yeah, and I thought that was, like I'm like I was, like, glitching out at the end because I didn't see that coming. I did not expect there to be such a fucking plot twist at the end.
No, good.
It was but
And
I
then
think the thing with Lena, because this like, I kinda went off on a tangent. The thing with Lena, though, is that she had to leave her uncle's because he didn't believe that she'd been molested by his friend, right? So
yeah,
I think she understands that maybe if she had had the chance, maybe she would have killed the person abusing her. You know what I mean? I think she understands
she
that
understands where
everyone
from, yeah,
yeah, like, I think that's why she accepted it because at the end of the day, you've been abused and the person who's supposed to be taking care of you doesn't believe you. Who protected her? Nobody.
exactly, and imagine going to someone and being like, "This is happening to me," and they go, "No," but
No, I
actually,
don't believe you, you're a liar.
to Sebastian as well, because Imi, is that the daughter's name? Imi, is that how
Yeah,
you said it?
I mean. Oh, no, I listened to the audio, I don't remember.
She goes to him and says, "I'm being followed by a van," and the dad says, "Are you sure? Are
Yeah, you're
you really?
mistaken.
Are you
See,
sure?"
and that's another reason why I'm sad that he didn't get his just desserts at the end
Yeah.
with a bacon sandwich hanging out of his face.
I like how she ended it, bearing in mind what I know the next book's called. So I think the next book is called How to Slay Together. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure.
But they're
But at the end,
standalones. They're standalones,
well,
right?
that's what I'm not sure of because the end says, well, you know what they say, the couple who slay together stay together. And then the next book,
Oh.
I'm sure is called, I'm going to Google it because I'm not sure. Also, I've just realised there's a few words I had to Google because I didn't know what the words meant. Did you have to Google any word?
Not in this
Right.
book, but I have in the past, yeah.
So one is this. I don't even want to read it.
Foible.
Foible. Sorry, what? What is
What the
foible? And
fuck
it
is a
means
foible?
minor weakness or eccentricity in someone's character. And then
That
I'm
rings a bell. I think I might have known that.
sure it was this. Oh, let me turn my volume up 'cause I didn't work
Yeah.
last time. But this is the singular. In the book, it said garrotting,
Garrot.
garrotting, and I was like, "What is that?" And it's refers to strangulation, often using a
Yeah,
cord or a wire. I'd never heard that
with a
word.
piece of wire.
I'd
Yeah.
never heard that before. And honestly, I think about words I had to fucking Google in this book.
Yeah, garrot, yeah, because that's like usually it's wire, right? And you think of the cheese wire. And then
Yeah.
yeah, I knew
Ugh,
that. I
disgusting.
read a lot of thrillers though. Again, I'm not
What?
a serial killer. I don't
That
know how many
word?
times I have to say that.
What, you read a lot of thrillers?
Yeah, but then I have to say that I'm not a serial killer.
You have to justify, like, "I'm not in practice, I'm just reading it."
Yeah.
Oh, it's not coming up. I'm sure it's called How to Stay Together, but I will definitely, definitely, as soon as it comes out, be getting it. And thank you, Sarah Bonner, for putting it on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, you know what? I really appreciated that as well. I did use an Audible credit because my library did not have the audio version, and it was like a
As well.
17-week wait for the book.
So just talking about not Audible, but you know, I just got my Libby sorted out. Oh my God, I've done so many audiobooks that I'm like, why was I holding up on this? I just had to find my library card number. I don't have the card.
Mm.
My library is shut down. Folkestone Library's not there anymore.
I know you said.
So I managed to find somewhere online to get onto Kent County Council, managed to get my thing, and I'm
Yeah.
literally I've got so many things like on hold, like on wait, like I'm like waiting to get.
How many holds do they let you have? Because mine, like, it used to be 50 and now it's 30. Fucking hate that.
Oh, I haven't gone that far. I'm
Oh,
holding We Used to Live Here.
great book.
That's in 3 weeks. Hail Mary is in 4 weeks. These are all audible. No, oh no. Oh,
Project
that
Hail Mary?
in there. Yeah, that's not audible. But yeah, Project Hail Mary. But the We Used to Live Here is going to be audible. Jackson, Not Quite Dead. I've been waiting for that for ages. I've still got 6 weeks to go. And Atmosphere, because I've heard it's fucking phenomenal.
Oh, it's at the Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Yes, I've never
Honey.
heard, but
You
yeah.
need to have a box of Kleenex, okay? It is
Like
essential.
audible everywhere I go. This is what I'm worried about.
You're
I'm gonna
gonna
order.
need okay, so it's in the last, like, couple
I
hours.
might
You have to
I
have 2
might
I'm not even joking, alright?
Sunday and be like, "I only listen to it on a Sunday at home because I am worried about this."
I'm not
But I
even joking, alright? My friend Jacey listened to it, and she's like and she kept messaging me. She was like, "Stacey, I can't continue. Like, you have no idea how I feel right now." I'm like, "I do, 'cause I listened to it already." I'm like, "Just push through it, okay? I promise." And she's like, "Stacey, my heart, my heart." And she was like she took a picture. She's fucking got tears streaming down her face, okay? And she's a hard ass. She's a hard ass. You're in for it.
Yeah, it's not my obviously, I love thrillers, that is my main thing, but you can't thriller all the time. I do think you have to step out of it sometimes just to even have a break from that,
Yeah,
just to mix things up a bit, like how, The Summer I Turned Pretty I had to do.
yeah.
But I've also got that's already on loan, and but this is the thing because you only have so many days, and then I get a bit panicked, and I'm like, "Shit, I need to do these."
How many days
So,
you get?
I think you get 3 weeks,
Yeah,
but
we get
3 of
21
them
days.
have already come in. Oh, 4, shit. So, We Are Guilty here, Karen Slaughter, not done any of hers, but it is a book, and I thought it was an Audible, so I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
The Blink of an Eye, which I think is a series, can't remember, I can't see who the name is. Right, so we spoke about this author that Simone St. James, so I've got an
Yes.
Audible of The Haunting of Maddie Clare. Sounds
Oh,
amazing. I'm really excited to do that.
she's really
And
good.
Vince and Joy, Lisa Jewell. So it's not a normal Lisa Jewell, it's like I feel like it's more of a romantic. I don't know if it's a thriller, I actually don't know. Seems like a bit more of a nicey-nicey. Haven't heard about it, so I'm
No,
gonna
I
order.
haven't either. I didn't know she collabed with anybody. See, my holds, I've got look, Jack, look, this is my holds for Libby, okay? Look, yeah, 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 okay? I'm mental. But
Okay,
I do work, I don't.
um, can I just say though, as well, before we
Yeah.
the reappearance of Rachel Price. Yeah, but can I just say after 50%, I was fucking hooked.
Really?
I
It didn't, nah, it was deadpan all the way for me.
no,
Deadpan.
the end, you can't have seen any of that coming.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
Yeah. I was talking about it online too. I'm like, I'm in a group where you can make your predictions and see if you're right. And yeah, I was right. It's
Predicted
just
it.
one of those, yeah, it's one of those things. Sometimes it happens to me, sometimes it don't. But wrapping up on the book we've just finished, what did you give it a star rating?
Do you know what? I've really struggled with this today because I only finished it today. I
Yeah,
went for 4.
I went 4.
Obviously, let's just go back to Goodreads. I hate you for not doing half stars. So I think I would have gone 4.5, but I don't know what I would have needed to make it a 5. Do you get what
Um,
I mean? Like, I don't know why I've knocked it down.
do you know why I did?
Go on.
I would have liked it to have had more of a thriller edge. I would have liked a little bit more with the murder. I would have liked to have her to have described the murders a bit more.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that was
Yeah.
the only, like, little missing bit.
That's all it was for me is, like, she does these things, and I would have just liked a little bit more of that, and I know that that's not how she kind of writes her books, I get that. I get that it's comedy, it's a dark comedy, I understand that, but I think for me to make it the most enjoyable read ever, I would have liked to have just a little bit of blood, you know what I mean? Just
So
I
if
would have
she had done that, you would have 5-starred it?
oh, easy, all day fucking long. All day long.
Like I said, I can't put my finger on why, but maybe it's just that there wasn't that kind of gruesome. Like I said, I appreciated the screwdriver bit, so yeah, maybe I
Yeah.
just needed a bit more of that.
Just a tad more. I would have liked a little more
Point
and more internal monologue. I would have liked to have heard her, like, saying things in her head, but that's not what's coming out of her mouth. Because Dexter did that a lot, right? So he's, like, talking shit about people in his head, and then he's, like, nice as pie to their face. Like, so he's like, "Oh, look at this fucking idiot again," and he's like, "Hello, sweetheart, would you like a donut?" You know what I mean? And that was just I was in fucking stitches. Dexter is hilarious. If you're gonna do any Audible book and you're feeling a little try Dexter. I really fucking enjoy the audibles.
I've never watched the series, I've never read, I've listened, so that might I know. Do you know what? Actually, I did watch one, but I think where it was so long ago, it wasn't hitting it I don't know, it didn't really hit it for me.
Oh my
But it was
fucking
only
god.
but my plan was to start watching it, and then I've honestly got so bored of TV.
But
I find it really hard to sit and watch TV at the minute.
the books are really good. I read the first 4 Dexter books. I read them, like, I have them, I own them. But I wanted because it was so long ago that I had read those 4 and I didn't continue because I didn't wanna spend money and I was borrowing from the library and that's as far as the library went. And then I found them used, so I kind of put them to one side. So I went back and did all the audibles because Libby had them. And my fucking god, the audiobooks, because the author narrates them, and he's funny as shit, man. Like, to hear like, I was fucking dying, and they
On
explained the
Audible.
murders, like, it was for me, Dexter was so well-rounded, like, he was hilarious, he's killing people. It's a little paranormal because his dark passenger is actually an entity inside him, not just, like, a mindset. Oh, yeah. Yeah, please, just give the first one a go, have a look and see if they have an Audible book for it, and just give it a go.
Or Libby, yeah, I'll have a look. Can I just say though, all my books are racking up again. I went out the other day and, we was going to somewhere uptown.
Yeah.
We was going up the road and there is a charity shop and I was like, "Oh, can we just pop in here? I just wanna see if they've got any books." I don't normally do this, but I did find
You
some.
don't buy used?
No, I did. I went to a
Oh.
charity shop.
Yeah, but you said you
So
don't normally do that.
no, because I don't buy a lot of books. I've only just started reading. I
Oh.
do my Kindle a lot. when we went on holiday, my dad got me a couple of books, a couple of Lisa Jewell, something else. So I have, but I was like, oh, I need to pop in. I want to see if they've got some books. So
Yeah.
it's not my
Let's
normal
see what we
thing.
got.
So I got this one, which is Sharia Lapina. I'm probably not saying that right. Everyone here is lying.
Love that
But
one.
can
Own
I
that one. I
say,
have it.
today, literally today, she has shared a post that Frida McFadden is talking, and Frida is saying she's going through her books on Audible, listening to them, and she's like, they're all phenomenal, but this is a favourite. And I'm like, I just picked it up. I've just got it.
It's
So I'm
so
like,
good. So, I've read it. I've read it twice. It's that
yeah.
good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's £2 at charity shop. Check out your
Nice.
charity, people. I haven't heard of this author at all. The Guest House
I own that
by.
one too. I
Oh,
own that one. Oh, this
you
is
got it.
creepy. Yeah. I own
Can I?
that book.
Also, they're like almost in perfect condition,
I love that.
and you will not believe I've picked this up. I
Let's
have
see.
read one of their books before.
It's my favorite Kristen Hanna book. And you're gonna again, Kleenex.
I'm
Kleenex.
gonna
You're gonna
cry.
cry your fucking eyes out.
But look how good condition that is as
It's
well.
in really good condition. My cover's got I've got the green cover, but I think you get a lot of UK covers being in the UK. I get a lot of American covers. Like they're
Oh, what is
different.
it? Was cover
Don't
different.
look like that. No, it's green.
I
Mine's
love
green.
the colours of this book. I don't know if it does it justice on.
Oh, it's
Oh,
gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
bloody,
Yours is
I
much better than
love
mine.
a pretty book. I love it so much. So yes, they are added to my ever-ending now books. I've
TBR.
got
You have to call it a TBR. To be read.
I know. It's such hard work.
Come to the book dark side. It's fun
Right,
over here.
move on to, like, what we're gonna read next.
Okay.
Can
Did
we
you
just
pick something?
No. I was gonna say, before we move on to that, can we just talk about Christmas? Just for a minute.
Yes. Yeah, let's talk
Oh,
about Christmas.
Christmas. What's your plans? How's it work? What's going on?
Well, everyone comes here. Like the people, I used to invite people over that didn't have anywhere to go for Christmas, but I don't think anyone's coming here this year. But Caitlin's coming home for the holidays.
We love that.
So Christmas Eve, like we've got brand new PJs. I bought a snow cone machine. We've got all these mocktail things we're gonna make, and I've bought all these snacks. And I bought new karaoke mics. We've got a bubble machine. We're just gonna party all day,
Fucking love that.
and then we're gonna have fried breakfast on Christmas morning, and then dinner, and we'll hang out as a family,
Love it.
watch Christmas movies.
I watched a Christmas movie last night. It's on Netflix. It's my Christmas
Ex
X.
ex
Have you seen it?
Christmas. Yeah, I'm watching that tonight.
Alicia Silverstone, Melissa Joan Hart is
Yeah,
her sister, not a main
yeah,
character, but it's really funny. I don't laugh out loud at a lot of films, and I was laughing. It was
yeah. It's
fucking
on my list. I did Love
I was
Actually last night because I was gonna watch it yesterday, and I'm like, I want some Love Actually. My favorite.
every year I have to watch Actually and The Holiday. I
Yeah,
have to do it.
I love that movie too. I haven't seen it this year yet, so it's on my list.
Yeah. I'm hoping to do there's also another good one on Netflix. I think it's called Jingle Heist
Yeah,
or something to that
something like
effect.
that. Yeah, I know
That
which one you
looks
mean. I've seen the trailer.
I wanna watch that with the kids. Our Christmas is pretty standard. It's normally just the 5 of us, me, my mum, my dad, my 2 kids, my twins.
Yeah.
They're 17 now.
Mhm.
So but this year, Christmas Eve, we're gonna go to Harry Potter World. So we're going on Christmas Eve, which might be insane, but
Probably.
we're doing it.
Should be
We're
fun.
gonna
Love it.
then Christmas Day, we'll be here, do dinner and stuff, do party games, do drinks. Yeah, we'll be here. My mum and dad will stay over, so we'll
Oh,
just
I
have
love
all
it. Where do
great and
they
play.
play?
Sofas. I've got a massive sofa. It's, like, everywhere around me. So, yeah, they're quite which I do think is quite bad because 'cause they're obviously older, but they say it's a comfier sofa. I
Nice.
can't sleep, but yeah. So, yeah,
Oh, I love that.
I'm literally working all at, like I'll get Christmas Eve off, but I'm working until then. Then I'll work all in the middle as well. I haven't booked any holiday, basically, so anything that's not a bank holiday, I'm working. But it's 'cause we just did so many holidays this year. Just don't have any holiday left. I
Yeah,
booked it
but
off
you know what?
next
You
year.
get to travel, right? Well, your girls are older. You don't have to be home for that now. Like, my kids
No.
are off school now.
I just say it's boring because we do have fun, but it's in a very different way. It's definitely not when you've got younger kids, it's so magical.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like
true.
that now. They've already got their phones. They've obviously I've gotten presents, but obviously they've had their main present because it's a bit stupid to keep it in the drawer for a month.
Yeah. Well, my kids now know that any kids watching, I apologize, is that Santa doesn't exist. So it's so much easier for me to wrap presents. What?
We're very I said, "I hope there's no kids watching this. We're very sweary."
I know, but you'd be surprised. You'd be fucking surprised. I know it's a disclaimer, okay? Don't let your kid watch the part where I say that.
Done this at the beginning. We probably all should have done a disclaimer at the beginning to be
Yeah.
like, "Don't listen if you haven't read the book. Please read the book. It's fucking brilliant."
You'd be surprised how many times I've watched deep dives though, and I've gone and read the book because the deep dive was so good. So
Really?
yeah, it's happened to me twice now. Twice. Yeah, I was
Nice.
watching because there's a podcaster and she's so sweet. Like I see her little clips on, and she was talking about this book, and I'm like, so I went and watched her episode, and I'm like, oh, so I grabbed it, and I was like, oh, she was right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you'd be surprised how many people will watch after.
Read it because it was really good. And like I say, I did all of hers so far have been really good. I really loved the holiday one.
Yeah.
How to Work was good, but I loved the holiday one better, and I love this one even more.
All right, let's have
They're
a look
just
at
all amazing. I cannot wait to read the next one.
when's the next one out. Do you know? We
Don't know what it is.
Sarah Bonner's getting like loaded right now. We're teasing you up big time. Okay, so
What's the order? I had to Google it this way earlier. What's the order of the Sarah Bonner books? Because I don't
yeah,
think it comes up otherwise. How to Slay Together. It just says 2026.
okay. Okay, well, she might well not have a release date for that yet, but I'm trying to work out what we should read next. Do you want to do something off of KU? Do you
No.
want to do something off KU?
I mean, I think that's good that it's just accessible for everyone. But if there is a great one, oh, I need to tell you, I
Okay,
read Fate's Last Words. Did you read this?
I have. I own it. Good. I
I
like
read.
Kelly McAllister though. I like her work.
I've been ill this week, and I
Yeah,
read that in a day, and I was like, at
yeah.
least something happened this week. Yeah, it was really good. If you haven't, I won't go into it, but if you haven't read it, please go
It's
and read
good.
it.
It is
Good.
very good. I'm just having a look through thriller books on KU right now. Let's see what
Well,
there
I'm
is.
just what's
It don't
already.
matter to me because I'll buy. I don't give a crap.
But what is good though, if you listen to us regularly, we will always let you know what book we're going to read for our deep dive the next time. So we'll probably do an episode in a couple of weeks, which will be like a little mini pod. And then a couple of weeks after that, we'll do a deep dive. So you'll have a month to read the book. So we'll try and pick one now, and then we can all read together. And then I did think maybe we could start like a little chain on either Facebook or something that we can be
Yeah.
like, after the show's gone out to people, then say like what their feelings were, or maybe before, maybe we could read
Have you
some people's.
done John Mars yet?
I
Have you done
love
any
John.
John? Yeah.
I've done all of his. Oh, what is
All his
my
books are on here.
so one of my TBRs, I don't know if it's on Kindle Unlimited, but The Family Experiment I'm due to read. I don't know if it's on KU.
It's on K. I've read it. I've read it.
Read it. Let's not do that then.
Well, it's book 3 of the Dark Future series. Have you done the first one, the one? You can read them
Oh,
as
no.
standalones. You
Oh,
don't have to read them in order. I
I
didn't.
have read,
Okay,
or
because
I've
that's
seen.
book 1.
Can I throw just a really random one out, which I
Do
think
it.
is on Kindle Unlimited? The Favourite Girl,
Okay.
or Butcher and the Blackbird, which is a 3-part series.
Okay, Jackie, that's got smut in it. I own them.
I
They're right here.
I
They're
oh, you
smutty.
right.
They're great. I love them. I own them. I love them.
Find a little bit of smut, it just cringes me out if it's too much. Is it a lot?
And they do weird things with weird things, okay? You will not look at Cotton Candy the same ever again. Okay? She
Well,
does
now I
weird
want.
shit with food. Weird shit with
I'll
food, all right?
I'll see how I get on.
Okay.
Have you seen
Favorite girl. Okay, let me have a look. I don't. Is that by that Fargo chick?
No, it's Monica.
I think I've read it. Hang on. Favorite girl.
You should probably
You'll have to
pick one.
excuse us with our Kindle Unlimited searches. We didn't even think to.
We should have probably done this earlier.
I wasn't thinking about it, to be honest with ya.
Too busy thinking about Sarah
Favorite
Bonner and how great she is. What about, have you done The Woman in Cabin 10? Because that's on Netflix now. And
I
that's on
have.
mine.
I do not like Ruth Ware.
Okay, I've got one that I'm pretty sure you won't have. Let's see. Fingers
Let's do it.
crossed.
Okay,
Wanting Daisy Dead, Sue Watson.
let's do it. I like Sue Watson. I've never read that one.
Yes. Right.
Mum sent me a bunch of Sue Watson books, so I may already own it if it was an older one, but if not,
I have no idea. These
So
are just all
what's the book called again?
Wanting Daisy Dead.
Yeah, I have not read it. Hang on, you know what? Let me check my Goodreads because it actually does sound kind of familiar, and it might just be that it's another book. because it kind of sounds like an arc I just finished reading.
You know
Just
what? I
wait
feel
a sec.
that
No, I'm
one.
not even joking. I'm not even joking. But I gotta go to
Have
one
you done
stream.
all of Jennifer Hillier while you're looking?
No,
Wonderland.
no, I don't think I've read that one. Okay,
I
no,
know
I
what you
haven't read it. I haven't read it. We're good. We're good to go.
Okay, but can I just say another one that we haven't read that I see it on your want to read?
What
The
is it?
Mirror The Mirror House Girls.
Ooh, that sounds, yeah, let's do that. Sounds good. What's it about?
That one, it's been on my list for so long. It's literally actually on my TBR on Kindle, it's like my next one that I should read. That
Okay.
would work better for me. We can come back to the other
What's it
one.
called? The Mirror House Girls Psychological.
Mirror House Girls.
Okay.
It literally, I was looking at your Goodreads, and it's very recently, well, it looks recent to me that you had added it as a want to read. And I was like, "Oh,
Probably.
mine too." Oh, I think we should do that one.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah. It
I feel
sounds
like
good.
let's do that one.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. The Mirror House Girls by Faith Gardner. Okay. Book picked.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you read along or
It's
well,
on
not read
Kindle
along.
Unlimited. It's on Kindle
Yeah,
Unlimited.
yes. Read it, and then in literally 3 or 4 weeks, well, probably 4 weeks, we will be doing that one. So read it. Maybe we'll start a Facebook post, like, just before. Maybe we
Yeah.
could read out some comments if people have got some thoughts. That might be quite fun to do.
Oh, yeah.
Do a little read along
We
because it'll
could
be
even,
really other
we,
people's thoughts as well, right?
yeah, I'd love that. You know what? We
Yeah.
could even start a little Fable, like, book talk group, maybe on the books that we're doing.
Love this idea. I've got Fable, but I don't really use it
I don't
'cause it's
either, but I have, like, I set up groups for my Read Like Rory books, and I never went back, and I don't use it. I just don't. But if it was me and you, I probably would.
yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we can advertise it.
Okay, yeah,
So,
let's
do a round where everyone can find us before we leave, and also, Merry Christmas. It's fucking Christmas time, man.
happy holidays for you people that don't celebrate Christmas, 'cause there's people like that. Well, there is. So if you want to find us on our Instagram, we have an Instagram page at Betty and Bonny Book Slayers. We have a Facebook page. I think it was Betty and Bonny Book Slayers. Yeah, that's right. We have a TikTok, Betty and Bonny. Our YouTube is Betty Bonny Book Slayers. And our Spotify channel, if you just type in Betty and Bonny Book Slayers, it will come up because the address is like A+172 blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to remember that. It's absolutely
And
retarded.
and obviously, you can also find us on Apple, you can find us on Amazon, probably anywhere you get your normal podcasts, please find us.
Podchaser.
Also, if you've got anything that you wanna email us in with, we do have an email address. It's bettyandbonnybookslayers@gmail.com.
Excellent. Don't we have a webpage too?
We do. It's Betty and Bonny Bookslayers, I
Yeah, see,
think.
it's pretty easy. You know what? If you just type into Google Betty and Bonny Bookslayers, everything comes up.
We'll be there. Betty and Bonny Bookslayers, you'll find us.
Yeah, they will. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode, guys. I had so much fun. I love talking to Jack. This is like one of my favorite things to do now. But what would be even better is if you guys tell us questions and we can look and answer them for you on the show. And we'll even give you a shout out.
Yay! I'd love to do that. I'd love to see who's listening. I'd love to get some
Feedback.
participation.
Feedback.
Yeah, we
We
would love
hope
that.
we hope that you get to read over Christmas, guys, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas and take care.